Hi, my name's Holly Hyder Chappell. I'm a floral and event designer in the Washington, D.C. area. I'm also an educator. I've been teaching floristry for the last 11 years. I'm kind of known as the flower mama, and that's kind of a super cool thing that I'm okay with. I founded the Chappell Designers 11 years ago, and we mentor and teach floral designers all over the world. We also have online classes, and we have a farm called Hope Flower Farm, which is just outside of Washington, D.C. And the Hope Flower Farm website is where we house our online education. I'm a mom of 7, also a grandmom, and that is the young lady that you'll hear in the background. And this is a busy place. There's a lot going on here. But we were thinking how fun it would be. I just have so much that I want to share, and I'm trying to get some focus on how I'm going to give you that information. Simultaneously, we have been blessed to be receiving flowers to style for brands or for flower farms or even seed companies, growers and breeders. So this week we received this incredible shipment of stock, and it is the breeder is Ball. So lots of different farms will grow the Ball stock, and you can start to ask for those particular growers. That's something you can do as a designer as well. So, or those breeds of flowers. So stock is one of the ones that really actually provoked me to do this. We're going to call it a flowering forecast. And the reason why is that this was just so easy for me because stock is one of those staples in my business. I use stock all of the time. And I think, for me, it's a no-brainer. It is an incredibly beautiful flower. I am drawn to the peaches and the whites and the lighter tones, but it is available in purple and lavender, and it's just such a beautiful supporting flower. So there are a lot of reasons why I really care for stock. I also love its fragrance. It's almost got a little bit of a nutmeg accent tone to it. It's not overwhelming. It's just fresh, and to me, it feels like spring, the fragrance of the stock. So its common name is stock, but its Latin name is Matiola. So if you search on the internet, you will find it under those two names. Stock is also considered a line flower because it goes straight up. And line flowers will bring interest to your designs as far as they create the definition, the line, the shape of the design, and they bring your eye up to those peak points in the arrangement. But stock can also be, you can remove the tip of it, and you can use this as a beautiful filler into add color to the inner parts of your arrangement, or to support a beautiful rose. Like you might want to put your roses out and make those focal, but it is one of those flowers that is so beautiful, it can also be a focal flower. So it has multiple purposes. Now, the other thing that's really fun about stock is that the individual florets are really fun for gluing, like corsages or for headpieces. I've even made a botanical purse with the individual florets of stock. So it's just super, super useful. And absolutely every recipe that I write, unless I'm doing like one type of flower, stock is in my recipes. We normally will use 5 stock per bridal bouquet, per maid's bouquets, and almost every centerpiece. As the design scales, then we might be using 10, 20, 30 different pieces of stock. In large installations, hoopahs, arches, we might have several hundred stock in the design. So what I wanted to show you is that there are also now these beautiful spray varieties of stock. And I think this is really amazing because think about how much use you can get with this one particular flower. All of these individual shoots could be removed and you could fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bud vases with this. Or you pull off these 2 stems, put those in a bud vase, and put this big beauty in the middle of a centerpiece or a large installation. You're gonna get a lot more coverage with this, but you will wanna think about how you're using the flowers. If you want your design to be more organic and wild, then you might want the sprays. If you want the stock to be a clean, thick, beautiful, lush component in your design, sort of like hydrangea, like this could be in the center of the design, then you may not want to do the spray if you want something a little bit more clean. When I'm more clean and less organic, I often will go in and knock out the tip of the stock so that I make this really thick, beautiful piece and I don't have this leggy top. So that is, you know, these are different things that you can do with the stock. So this is the peach variety right here. And you see this is the line and this is the spray. And then the white is almost in every single white design I ever do. It's just such a clean, bright, happy white. And the other thing that I love about stock is that roses, white roses, typically are very creamy. And my brides will go, oh, no, I have a white dress. And I'm like, it's okay. Most roses are kind of ivory-ish, but we'll use true bright whites in the designs to bring it all together. So that's a fabulous thing about this, because it's stark, bright white. And then that fresh, crisp spring green is really amazing. And then the peach is just this super, super pale peach. And I love that neutral tone, and it is perfect with the Peach Juliet Garden Roses from David Austin. It is a fabulous, peach is a fabulous color with everything. It is the best color to mix in to your designs. It goes with every single color palette. And so for me, whenever I use a peach rose or peach ranunculus, I'm going to want to have the stock as an accompanying flower. And then today we have this other color in, which I was unable to get on the phone with the grower, but I believe this is called Vintage Rose. But this one is really special, you guys, and I'm not sure it's gonna translate for you on the internet. This is very muddy, moody, mauvey, and I have not actually seen this color in real life. This is not a hot pink, this is not a pink. This is a super gorgeous, dusty, moody tone. So I'm really, really excited to be making an installation and designing with these flowers. And I wanted you to know how much I love stock and how important it is to have them in my studio and in the recipes I write. The stock is part of the mustard family, and it is also something that you can try and grow if you're in cooler regions. I myself, because it gets too hot here in Virginia, have not been successful growing stock, but if I had a hoop house and I could extend my growing season, I might be able to pull that off. And stock is also, I have my notes for myself, the meaning of it is lasting beauty, happy life, or contented existence, and all that's good stuff right now. So I hope that you have enjoyed this flowering forecast, and we're going to share more of these updates with you so that I can share with you my love of flowers and help you grow as a business owner and also a designer. Okay, thanks guys.